Okay, our next question comes from Jenny Johnson. Jenny, please go ahead.
And Jenny is from where?
Rome, Georgia.
Rome?
Rome, Georgia.
Okay, got it. What's on your mind tonight?
Well, I did fax in 2 or 3 things, and I don't know if you got them or not.
I did not. And right up till 5 o'clock when we checked last.
Yeah, I did about 2:30 or 2:30, but the 888 number. But I don't know. I'm a new member, so I'm just learning. But I've got a house that's 3-bedroom, 2-bath, ranch style. The lady inherited, and she doesn't know anything on it. It's paid for, and I was wondering what would be the best way to approach her. And
do you have a property information sheet at hand?
Well, it's the tax assessment on it's about.
I'm asking you if you have a property information sheet, Jenny.
No, not.
Okay, well, you can get that form right here on your Gold Club site, and that'll be under resources.
Right.
So your next step is to print some of those out, keep them beside you. By the way, guys, we just changed that form. I think the new one's up there by now. But you got to keep those, and frankly, until you get that information and get that sheet filled out, there's really nothing to discuss because I got nothing to discuss. I've got nothing to work with.
Right.
You say it's free and clear, but she hasn't been asked if she would consider selling it with owner financing, has she?
No, I hadn't asked her.
Well, that's step one, and then I want to know if she'll sell. Well, may I assume you'll sell with nothing down, and what's the lowest monthly payment you could take? Those 2 key questions will determine where we go from there. What's her asking price?
Yeah. Well, what would be better, lease purchase or owner financing?
For you, owner financing.
Okay.
What's her asking price?
We really hadn't talked about that either.
All right. Well, there's really nothing to talk about till you get that sheet filled out.
Okay.
We can't make up numbers. Her answers will determine whether we have a lead or a waste of time.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. My main question was, would you go at it as a lease purchase or owner finance?
My answer is, I ask questions, she answers questions, and while she's answering questions, she's making me an offer.
Right.
Unless you and I do that. You're the seller, I'm the buyer.
All right.
Jenny, what are you asking for your house?
$90,000.
Okay. Would you consider taking your equity in monthly installments?
Possibly.
Does that mean yes?
Well, I'd love to get out cash free, but.
I really don't think I've ever talked to a seller in my whole life that didn't want to get out all cash.
Oh, yeah.
But I can't get you out all cash unless you're willing to sell for a deeply discounted price because that's the market we're in today for all cash.
Right.
So my next choice would be terms. So if you'll accept monthly payments, we'll go down that route, will you?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. May I assume you'll sell with nothing down?
Yeah, we could probably do that.
Okay. And what's the lowest monthly payment you could take?
Probably $600 a month.
All right. Would that include taxes and insurance then?
No.
What are your taxes and insurance per year, best guess?
Probably about to get by with $200 a month, probably.
Okay. Well, remember, I'm going to be paying those when I buy your property. Plus, of course, I'll do all the maintenance on it. You don't have to worry about anything. So you're not too far off, but we'll have to get that payment down somewhat since all that responsibility would be now mine. But we're close enough now for me to come take a look. Does the house need any repairs?
Yeah, it just needs some carpet and paint.
Your best guess on dollars, maybe?
Probably $2,000.
Okay. And what do you think the house would appraise for if it were in excellent condition, Jenny?
I think maybe in the neighborhood of 100.
Okay. All right. Well, then I assume that you would take less than 90 if it's going to need work and we're that close. Am I correct?
Yes, I would.
All right. Well, next thing for me to do is come out and take a look. If that's what you'd like, You want me to come take a look?
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right. You married?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I need both of you there when I come look. Would that be a problem?
No problem at all.
All right, good. So if I come out and take a look and I like what I see and we come to terms, are you ready to get your house sold and get some paperwork done while I'm there?
Yeah, we can do it right
All
now.
right. Just tell me what time you want me to come out there, and I'm on my way. All right, we're done. Conversation over.
Right.
Now, do you understand that you just made me all the offers? I made you no offer?
Right, I got you. Mm-hmm.
You see how it works when you follow scripts and ask questions and get answers?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So that's where we got to start.
Great. Yeah, I got you now. I
right.
know what to do.
That's what you do with all of them, and you need to get trained here as soon as you can.
I agree. Yeah. I've got another one. They're getting foreclosed on. They owe $209, $210, and it's a pretty nice house with 10 acres.
What's it worth?
I'm not for sure, but
all right.
it's
Step one, got to know ARV. Got to know ARV. Then I would want to know, just remember, all of you, always math first. I don't care about anything till I hear the math. What's the ARV? What's it worth? What do you owe? And in this case, how far are you behind? And what do you want?
Yeah, they want out at $210.
They want what they owe, but how far are they behind?
3 payments of
Well, that's not too bad. That's not too bad, but now I need to know the ARV. And I don't, so from here on we're guessing. The fact that it has 10 acres excites me. I might even be able to subdivide some of it off. Even if I can't, that's an attractive property for people who wants horses and the like.
Plus it's got a garage apartment over the two car attached garage rented for $500 a month.
Then you probably got a deal there, but you've got to get that property information sheet filled out.
Right. So how do I figure out what it's worth?
Well, you go on Zillow and see what the Zillow says the Zestimate is.
Okay.
Zillow.com.
All right.
That's the best I can do for you right now, and quite often, that's pretty close.
Yeah, that's good.
Go on Zillow, punch in the address, and it'll come up with the Zestimate and show you a picture of the house, and it's pretty cool, all free.
Great.
And I'm guessing, I have nothing to base this on. I'm guessing that the value is probably just about what they owe.
Yeah, it may be a little bit more, but it's got a lot of junk in the yard, and they said it needs some work on the inside.
Well, junk in the yard's easy to fix, but more I'm thinking about it though, with 10 acres, my goodness, that's not much value. That's not much money for that land. 10 acres with a house on it ought to be worth more than a couple $100,000, unless it's just a piece of junk in a piece of junk area. I just don't know.
Yeah, it's not the best area in the world, but it's kind of secluded.
Yeah, but right now you could go put that thing under contract, get somebody to bring you about $10,000 or $15,000, make up the back payments, and keep the difference.
Right.
With no risk.
So how would you advertise that?
Owner financing, no bank qualifying, and then in this case, I might even advertise the price. Of course, the 10 acres. That's one of your big unique selling propositions, and needs work. All of those fancy buzzwords, and then let people contact you, and you tell them exactly what you got. But then you got to figure out how to get them in, because the people are still living there, right?
Right. Well, yeah, they're planning on moving, pretty quick.
Good. That's even better. If they're out of the house, makes it easy for you to show.
Right.
I wouldn't even clean up the junk.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
I'd just make it. Yard needs cleaned up. Junky. House needs work, as is. But easy terms, no bank qualifying, immediate occupancy.
Do you put the price in the paper?
Well, it depends. In this case, I usually do advertise the price. So if you know the loan amount and you know for sure how far it is behind, and you know for sure about how much you want to get out of it, I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Right.
I might put the price in, or I might put the payment in.
Right.
You can't change the payment, so you might advertise that, because it's probably low, isn't it?
Yeah, it was $1,100.
Oh, yes, I would absolutely advertise that. Where are you going to go get a house with 10 acres for $1,100?
Right. And would they take over the note?
Yes. You buy it subject to, and you sell it subject to.
And you offer it at what, $225 or give it something like that?
You see, you're trying to get me to give you an answer with absolutely no input from you on what it's worth. Not
but we know it's $210.
I don't know anything.
I mean, we know that's what it is.
No, we don't know anything. It might be worth less than what's owed on it.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
why we go to Zillow.
But either way, the owners want $210. That's what they want.
They want what they owe.
Yeah. And they're not going to take any less, I don't think. But
well, I don't want them to take any less.
Yeah.
I'm going to take over the debt for what they owe, and when I find a buyer, I'm going to bring their payments current.
Right.
They're not getting cashed out, that's for sure.
Yeah.
We're going to take over their debt, find the buyer, bring their payments current, and then their debt will be paid till that buyer gets a new loan.
Gotcha.
Got it?
I got it, yeah.
Easy deal.